Good morning everyone, welcome back to Rimworld. It's that time of the week again, it's Friday. It's time for us to take another look at our crazy colony. So, what's going on? Well, last episode we spent a lot of time focused on the fact that we'd accidentally killed two of our colony members, the wonderful Bourbon and the wonderful original Diver, who are now safely entombed in sarcophaguses down here. Bit awkward really, not really what we were intending to do, but hey, these things happen. That left us with only 4 colony members, but luckily enough for us, Waller here dropped out of the sky and decided to join us. So we've now got him on our team, which we are quite enjoying really, it's quite great. Extra person. We've still got Born the prisoner, who is just sitting here in prison. Hopefully one day he'll join us. I mean, I'm pretty sure that after all this, he's not even going to be worth it. But you know, he's an extra pair of hands and he's not incapable of stuff, so in my books, that is good. Who can ever say no to someone that can actually chop down a plant? Because nobody in our colony can do that, it seems. Everyone sucks with growing food. You know, that thing we really need. Anyway, so here we are. Things are continuing. We do still have a couple of wild boars, one of whom I believe is pregnant, so, you know, maybe this week we will get a baby boar. Stranger things have happened, right? So, onwards we go. We are trying our best to, not overstretch ourselves and to, focus on some small things, focus on actually, you know, getting the colony to some sort of level of not carnage. But, you know, we're not very good at that either, so who knows what's going to occur? Who knows indeed. One thing we are focusing on currently is trying to get this little area here constructed. Now, this is going to be a crematorium, I believe, so getting it a door is probably a good plan. Plonk one in there. Now, if we just stay on the slower of the speeds, don't want the game getting too far ahead of us, we can assign those items to be hauled, and I believe it is in production? Yeah, electric crematorium. Right, it's going to need a crap ton of granite blocks, something that we do not have, so we're going to need to focus on making those, although actually I'm lying, you can swap it and it can be made of any of the blocks, though looking up here we don't appear to have enough of any of the blocks, so you know what? We'll just plonk it in as granite and try and get some of those created. That is going to require power, so probably a good idea to get some of the old power lines laid down, which we can run across there. Sadly, we can't run it through this area because this is not in fact ours, so if that doesn't connect, we'll have to knock some of the walls down and rebuild them ourselves. To be fair, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to knock this wall down anyway, so we could put a little something in there, but I'm not really sure if anything's a 2 square, so we'll see about that indeed. Now, Tidy is doing a lovely job here, sowing some of the old potato plants. Cotton is only on 57% grown, which is a little bit annoying, as I was really hoping to get lots and lots of cotton out, so we could make this here floor and make our new colonist Waller's bedroom a little less awful. One thing we could do for him is to ensure that he had power run along here and put him in a light. That'd be something, wouldn't it? We do like lights, so furniture, standing lamp, and yeah, that would be good. Do we have enough of any of these to make ourselves a lovely bed? We do, if we use bird skin. So yeah, we can also make a bird skin bed in there because I think we're only up to 3 animals currently, but you know, when we get more, we can, if we do in fact ever tame this muffalo, probably won't, but you know, if we do, we can have them a little area to sleep in. Oh, it could be for the new baby boar, couldn't it? Oh, that would be cute. Yes, baby boar, you will have a home. It'll be wonderful. Now, let's let things tick along. What exactly are we up to? We are a little bit low on the old wood, so we could probably do with clearing out some of these trees, which will look wonderfully well grown, and it's probably a good idea to do that. This is our tailor's bench, this is our stonecutter's table. Now, make stone blocks. We told it to turn off at 250, so maybe we need to alter that in order to try and get enough granite for this. So if we go over to details here, what if we change it to whacking the ingredient radius super small? I believe that will cover our stockpile. Yeah, and then doing it forever. And then anything that's knocking around in this here stockpile, which, oh, yeah, Perfect. That includes our stockpile and not too much else. Anything that's in the stockpile will become a block, and I believe some of these, yeah, these dark ones here are granite chunks. So that should help us nicely with getting enough bits and pieces to get this sorted. Perfect, I tell you, perfect. I also would like to get the rest of those blocks hauled out of there, so we will tell that to be done as well. Marvellous. And this is going to deteriorate super soon, so I might allow it, and then if anyone does happen to go pick it up, that's great. Also, this medicine is super deteriorating, so I might actually prioritise sending someone over to grab that, just because. I don't know about you, but I love medicine, and our colony is always really low on it, because our colony is full of, like, super injured people that always seem to get into accidents, and we're not very good as doctors, and, you know, all of that shenanigans, so having some medicine on hand is probably a really, really good idea. Oh, and a quest. Right. Yeah, that's a thing we're going to need to have a look at. Let's slow the thing down. So, we've intercepted messages about a collection of valuable items worth $520 not far from Utopia. The collection consists of a great bow, which is legendary, and it seems as an unknown threat. Now. $520 for one great bow, but we'd have to go up against a threat. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure indeed. Let's have a little look and see where it is on the world map, shall we? Okay, so here it is on the world map. It's not that far away from where we are. If we were to form a caravan and go there, it would take 1.85 days because it isn't on a road, unfortunately. So we could do it, but at the same time, no, don't do that. At the same time, unknown threat. I'm just very concerned. Looking around, our colonists are just not very well built to survive unknown threats, are they? We've got lovely Slick, who's a good shooter, Tidy, who's completely incapable, Lucky, who I believe is a pretty awful shooter. Yeah, shooting a 1, not the best. Haruto, who's a 5, but seems to be constantly a little bit broken. And Walla, who is in fact reasonable, is 7. So we could send a couple of people, but then that's going to leave just 3 behind here. I think since it's valid for 16 days, we're going to leave it for like a little bit longer, and just try and get ourselves sorted first. Ooh, gunsmithing. Marvellous. Now, we were heading towards the wonderful gun turrets because, yeah, we're a little bit, fragile, should I say? So yeah, focus on blowback operation for the moment. That sounds like a good idea to me. So, Lucky is doing quite a nice job here as I'm manually telling them to gather all of these bits and pieces, which is good. Because, yeah, they're all sitting outside and it's not the best situation. So, beautiful. That's a nice little queue set up for them. What's everyone else up to? Oh, would you look at this? Walla's making some blocks! Oh, I'm so happy. We've got 100 limestone and 95 slate currently. Perfect! 9 medicines left in storage, low medicine. Yeah, that seems about baseline for us, doesn't it? But hey, I'm happy. I'm happy. It seems like we're getting things under control. I mean, Tidy's even back at the crafting table getting some bits and pieces made in the clothing variety. So we've got a pair of pants. Yeah, they're poor, but they're here. We've got some cloth ones here, and we've got some blue fur ones here, which means that we've clearly got enough trousers to clothe everyone. We've got t-shirts knocking around, so enough t-shirts to clothe everyone. So I'm guessing dusters and hats, as I can see none, and I'm pretty sure Slick went and put on that duster that we just dragged in straight away. So dusters and hats should be the priority. What have we got here? A cowboy hat and a duster. What do you know? Beautiful. Yes, so we'll just make sure that we've got some dusters and hats assigned on the making bit there. And we'll let everyone go for a little sleep. How's progress going with you, mate? How are you doing? I mean, you're pretty good mates with Slick now, so that's got to be nice, hasn't it? Still not wanting to join us. Just rude. Rude, I tell you. You're not starving for once, though, are you? Hypothermia. Oh, brilliant. Just what you need. Is that because you're naked? Probably, but yeah. What are we really going to do about that? I suppose not too much. You guys aren't, like, freezing, are you? Slept in the cold. Yeah, everyone's kind of complaining they're a bit on the nippy side. It is, December-y, you know, so 3 degrees, though. I mean, we've got coolers in there. I suppose they're going to want heaters now, aren't they? Ooh, look at this, guys. We've got 4 whole squares of carpet. Someone clearly managed to get hold of some cotton and came and did that. That's so lovely, and I really enjoy it. It was, disease malaria. That is not good. Okay, one of your colonists has gotten sick from malaria. Ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure they get proper treatment. Lucky. Well, this is just genuinely terrible. Okay, needs tending. Well, I think, Slick, you are probably our best doctor, are you not? Medical of... Ooh, that wondrous 6. My. Right, Slick, up you get. Go and treat this guy. 'Cause, yeah, I cannot take another death. I just can't. I can't do it, I tell ya. Right, I don't care if your sleep was interrupted. You are getting the old malaria treatment. Okay, so... let's hope that we are able to get that immunity score ticking up faster than that malaria score, which at the moment, it doesn't look good, but it is still very early in the disease progression, so let's hope, let's hope. We are also stupidly low on medicine, so not the situation you want to be in when malaria strikes your colony, is it? Oh, I don't know indeed. On the plus side though, look at this! We've started to bring resources in to get that crematorium up and running, so that's good. Soon we won't require endless graves for all kinds of dead bits and pieces. So that's nice, isn't it? Yeah. So, anyway. These ambrosias are ready to harvest. I mean, might as well. It seems to cheer the little creatures up when they consume lots of the stuff. Not that anyone's particularly fussed about chopping plants, it seems, as all of these trees are still sitting around ready to be cut down. But hey. Haruto is doing the old researching, which we like. Slick has now gone and started on the plant chopping, which we also like. Walla is making us some blocks. We also like. Slick's in a bad mood. Well, I'm sorry, mate. What's up with you? Well, yes, you're still really grouchy about the fact that your glorious fiancé died, and I'm sad about that too. I am. But there is very little that I'm going to be able to achieve to fix that for you, to be honest. At least you don't have malaria. Could be worse. Right, speaking of malaria, how is Lucky doing? Lucky has got 13% immunity and only 8% malaria. So, you know, in that way that... we rate percentages of how malaria-y you are. We are doing okay, because we are more immunity than we are malaria-y currently. Tended in 3 hours, so we need to make sure Slick is primed and ready for that. Keep a little eye on things there, because the sooner we can do that, the better. We are also up to a wonderful 120 granite blocks, so that will work nicely when it comes to getting this thing here up and running. Marvelous. Would be nice to have that. Would be nice. Now, 1 hour. We are close. We are close, I tell you. Right, let's just let this hour fly by and then nab Slick and tell them to get this sorted out for us. Minor break risk, low food, low medicine. Low food? How's our food such? Yeah, it is pretty low. Right, okay. We will sort that out as soon as we've got this treatment done. Right. Can tend now. Okay, Slick, you know what you're doing. Tend to the wonderful Lucky. Now, minor break risk. Yeah, that's a standard. Now. What are we going to eat today? Well, we have got some food that is on the growth sort of path, you know, it's getting there. But is there anything else that could be of use to us? Well, we can have some berries. Everyone loves a few berries. How hard is it to kill a ram, do you think? Do you think we can do it? I mean, it's close by. Let's give it a go. Fingers crossed. And here's a few more berries as well. These guys look ready to be harvested. You know, just chop up our supplies. And also, wild healed root. That is a great thing to chop up our supplies on. Okay, Haruto has come and is immediately attacking the ram. Haruto is surprisingly good at it. I'm shocked, actually. I'm genuinely shocked, but I'm very happy with that. There's also a rat there, which is probably not the hugest supply of food, but we will hunt it, because at least it's nice and easy. And there's also a few berry bushes down here, so we will assign all of those as well. That should nicely supplement our supply of food for the moment. I would like to think, at any rate. So, good, 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 good. Oh, and one there. We'll have that too. And one heel root there. We'll have that too. Oh, and more berry bushes. Okay, so I'll just assign everything, shall I? Everything on the screen. We'll have the lot. Yay! Okay, that's for the moment. We will leave it there. Now. Everyone has come back, having a nice snooze, except for Bourne, who's still wandering around, being a bit of a pain in the ass and deciding not to join us. So, hey, do what you do, eh? Refusing Slick. I don't know. How very could you? How very could you indeed? After Slick had told you about savoury foods, no less. Savoury foods and cabbages? Oh. Anyway, onwards we plod through the night. How are our boars doing? We are in late stage pregnancy now, -30 to the movement, which is quite exciting. I know if you go to the build yourself a caravan screen, it tells you exactly how many days, I think it was. Or maybe it was the trading screen, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, it was the trading screen that told you exactly how many days it was before your little Babalaroo was going to be born. But it doesn't seem to tell us when we just view them. Which is a little bit of a shame, because it would be really nice to know exactly how long I've got until I get a really exciting new colony member. Waller is working on constructing that there crematorium. Crematorium? What am I doing? I'm creating words now. Who knows? And I'm doing that while a malingerer from the Brennerbaben kinship is visiting the colony, named Crane Barsabara, I think. She has some items, so if she wanders in, we will happily say hello and trade a few items with her. Why not, eh? We'll let her do the walking, though, and she can come all the way in, because we're doing this new thing where we, stay in our corner and try and not die. That's how we roll these days. Seems to be going okay. Oh, Lucky needs treatment. Right, Slick, what are you doing? You're cheering them up. That's fine. I'd actually forgot about the malaria for a whole 4 minutes. But I'm pleased to see immunity is much higher than the malaria at this point. Right, I will allow you to continue cheering them up, and as soon as you are finished with the cheering up, you are going to be doing the old treatment. Come on, this is a quick cheer up now, Slick. There you go. Ah, tending to Lucky, you've decided to do it yourself. You are a good egg, aren't you? Okay. So, we are on 8 meals currently, but we do have a nice stash of 40 ibex meat, so that's something. Hopefully, Tidy will just keep plodding along, making plenty of food, and things will improve in that sense. We can hope, can't we? How are we going over here? We've still got an unfinished cowboy hat, for some reason. And I'm imagining that that duster that was unfinished has been completed and someone's put it on, because it's no longer sitting around, so yeah. Oh, look at this, guys! Cloth's coming in, and Tidy has just leveled up in harvesting to a level 5, so where are we? Yeah, 5 plant skill. Marvellous, I tell you. Marvellous! And look at this, it's immediately becoming bits of floor. Perfect. Waller's still here, working away at that, and our Barzabara has arrived, so Slick, come have a little chat, would ya? See if there's any goodies that she can offer us, or goodies that they want to take from us. Oh, and yes, here we are. Pregnant, 14 out of 18 days. That's the little symbol that I was on about, so 4 more days until we get a little baby. It's gonna be so cute. Sadly, you don't want our insect meat, which is what I was kind of hoping I could fob off on you, but that's that, isn't it? What do you want? 8 cents. Well, yeah, we're not gonna get, anything from that, are we? No, we're just losing the item, so not really worth doing that. They'd take the plasteel knife, but they don't seem particularly interested in much of our stuff, which is a bit of a shame, really. Anyway, looking at what they've got, they have got some medicine, a whole 4, but we've got 6 currently, so yeah, I think it's just nothing of interest, nothing that we really need to be dealing with. Right, minor break risk for Slick, standard, low food, low medicine. That's just us. That's our baseline. Like, welcome to the show. It's genuinely carnage. Anyway. Still working on getting this built. It's a bit of a time-intensive process, it seems. And Slick is still miserable. Slick is, however, doing a nice job on the research, so we can't complain too hard. Haruto is attempting and failing to put some flaws in, and Lucky is just sleeping off the malaria. How is progress going? Well, 57% immunity to 32% progression, so I'm hoping that we can get that sorted out. Hopeful. Oh, a caravan has arrived from Erinube. Something like that. Erinube? It's a place. And they're a combat supplier. Marvellous. Well, once they make it in, we'll see again if we can do any of the old trades. However, I suspect the answer is probably a bit of a no, isn't it? We're up to 12 meals, so, you know, we're making slim progress. Slim progress on the not starving, but it's progress nonetheless. I do like that kind of progress. Now, how are things going? Has anyone been in and spoken to you for a while? Probably not. Slick told Bourne a story about fat people. Brilliant. Okay. Well, that's a thing. He's not starving, so that's something. Yay! Can't believe he's had this, like, nice room with a statue for blimmin' ages, and he's still just not interested. Unacceptable, I tell you. Right, Haruto, what are you doing in there? Ooh, we have a new bit of research, and we can now start on gun turrets, so we're going to. Yay! As soon as we can get, like, a nice set of gun turrets, I'm gonna feel so much safer about, like, going out on quests and not dying. We haven't had too many particularly nasty raids, so, you know, these sort of things are gonna happen, aren't they? I'm just preempting the inevitable. Now, Slick, where have you got to, my friend? Come and chat to Fleabee, who's the person that we can talk to here. Now, what have you got for us? What have you got? You've got some medicine, a decent supply of medicine no less, so that is pretty darn cool. You've also got a few bits of weaponry, makes sense since you are a combat supplier. Yeah, all kinds of bits and pieces really. Now, you're not interested in most of what I've got, so that is a shame nonetheless. So yeah, you're going to give us 8 cents. No one wants our bows, do they? How sad. Well, thanks for coming, guys, but not really much we can do. However, look at this. Major break risk. Oh, minor break risk. Just go have a nap, do whatever you want. Anyway, I'm far more excited about this. Look at this. We've got our crematorium. So, add bill. Right. Cremate corpse. And I want you to do that to everybody that isn't a colonist, because we're keeping those. And rotten, yep. Fresh, yep. Human likes that aren't ours. Perfect. You can do that forever. Now, I also want you to cremate a corpse if they are a animal, but they're rotten. That makes sense. Okay. Now, I don't want you to do this, like, huge radius. I want it to cover the freezer, though. I'm not quite sure how far away the freezer is, so we'll try that. And, not quite far enough. So we need that to be a teeny bit bigger, just to cover that there freezer. Something like that. Because, you know, I don't want any rotting animals set in the freezer, basically. And then humans, yeah, fine. Now, do I want to burn anything else? I don't think I do at this time. But it's nice to know that we've got this thing up and running, and yeah, pretty good really. Pretty good. Right. Plenty of the old cotton has been harvested here. Waller's almost got a complete floor. Who'd have thought it, eh? Who'd have thought it, that we would achieve something so wonderful? Yeah, I know it's not really that big of a deal, but it's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting in my world. Now, I do think, I know it's a little bit drastic to think and to do such extravagance as actual construction projects these days, but I do think it would be a good idea to get one more room set up, just in case we get one more person join, or, you know, there's some sort of shenanigans that requires us to have another room. So what if we were to do another room like here? Now, it would need to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across to match up with these guys, and then it would need to have a wall down the back. So something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a wall space. Or I suppose we could have just left it as the 5 and used the wall that was part of this, couldn't we? Yeah, maybe we will. Save ourselves a bit of mining. It also gives them something nice to work on, and you never know. Maybe mining skill can be that area that we like shine, since it's clearly not farming, is it? So, speed things along. How are we doing in here? Malaria, we're up to 79% immunity. We've got quite a while till tending needs to occur, and they have been brought some raw potatoes. Lovely, just what everyone wants, right? Oh gosh, all kinds of... Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, okay. I was gonna say all kinds of bits recurring, but I'm so excited. You know what I've just seen? New recruit is born! After, like, the entire time we've had this game going, since I'm pretty sure the first person we attacked was Born, Born has decided to finally join us! So thank you. Right, Born's gonna run around and throw on all kinds of clothes, because, you know, it's Born. We need to set up Born's work situation, and you know what? Actually, I think we're just going to let Born have Born's bedroom, and then this new area that we build could be for a prisoner. Or even better, we could make this a bedroom, and then we could build a new prison somewhere else, somewhere different, so the prisoners weren't all like blocked in with us. That might be quite exciting, mightn't it? Ooh, options. Or we could just make this a prison. Ah, so many thoughts, so many thoughts. Where would we put it if we were to build a prison somewhere else? Maybe in here? Maybe in here? You know what? We could put it on this side and keep this as a corridor. That would be quite good, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Right. So, we would have something like... This area is in our defences, so we would have like a door, I don't know, here maybe? And then like a dugout area like this. I'm not actually sure what the largest room size you can have these days without the walls collapsing in on you is, so maybe something like that, and then we could put a couple of prisoner bits in here, and we could even give them a little table and make it like quite nice, or like reasonably nice anyway. Yeah, this is exciting. Now. Have you run around and gathered all your bits, mate? Have you done that? Where are you up here, Born? You have... Where's the one? Gear. You've given yourself a t-shirt and some pants. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Now, you're going to need yourself a piece of weaponry. We don't seem to have any guns knocking around at the moment, so I think you're going to be on the short bow. So let's equip that. And then let you go gather that. Perfect. Now, let's have a little look at your work schedule. So, Born. Firefighting, number 1. Patient, number 1. Doctor. You're a 3. Which is the same as Lucky, and not as good as Slick. So we're going to take you off that. Bed rest, yep, that's a 1. Basic, that's also good to do. Now, wardening. No, you're pretty rubbish. Handling. You're okay, but everyone seems to be on that, so that's fine. Cooking. You're a 4 with some passion. How are the other guys? A 7 and an 8. So, yeah, we'll allow you to keep doing that. Hunting. Fine. If you want, you can. If not, I don't really care. Now, what else have we got? Construction. You can also have that applied, I think. Although you are pretty awful at it. And no one else is, red box awful. So maybe we'll take you off that. We'll definitely put you on growing, though, because we need as many people that are actually capable of the blooming thing as possible. Plant cutting you can also be applied to. And, ooh, this is quite nice, isn't it? You're good at this, so, yeah, you can do some smithing, some tailoring. Art, we're not really that fussed on, to be quite honest. I don't think we've even got the facility to do art currently, but yeah. And then hauling. Hauling is good. We like some hauling. So, does that look reasonable? I hope so. We don't really need you on research, so that's fine. Hopefully, just having that extra person... Oh, I mean, look at this. He's gone straight to put some plants in the ground, which is just the dream, isn't it? But hopefully just having an extra person knocking around is going to be what we need, and we'll be able to, make some decent progress and not die. So yeah, that's pretty darn awesome. Now look at this! 2 people working in our crafting area. We've got clothing being created and blocks being created. Guys, this is just fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So, that is, yeah, fabulous, as we may have said. Now, how's the clothing stitch looking? So, we've got a couple of pairs of trousers knocking around there, and a t-shirt. Still not seeing any hats or any dusters, so I can only imagine that if they are being made, people are putting them on. Because, I mean, this is a duster that's being made. So, yeah, let's see. I mean, Maybe they're just not being made. That is also an option, isn't it? Who knows? Who knows? Colonist needs treatment. Right, Lucky. How are you doing? 56.97. That is darn good. Slick. Tending to Lucky. You're all over it, mate. You're all over it. You are probably going to break at some point, but you're all over it. Okay, get Lucky tended. Now, Lucky, are you going to be able to battle through today and get that 100% immunity? I think you might. Come on. Don't just sit on 99. There you go. Developed immunity. What a hero. Now, that means everyone should be up and running and... oh, marvellous. Other than this nasty insect meat, which is, you know, nasty, nobody seems to be bringing any meat in, or we don't have any meat in there at any rate. So maybe it's time we go and assign something else to be killed. Just because, you know, I really don't want to run out of food. What the heck is there an insect all the way out here for? I thought they mostly, you know, lived in the, caves and undergroundness. Obvious word. Ugh. That's not a good thing. Now, what have we got? Terrifying rhinos. We've got some boom rats. They're a little bit terrifying. Some boars. We like those. They're cuties. These give you loads of food, the old boomalopes, so they're pretty handy, but they do explode when you attack them. Well, stuff it. Let's attack this, and it may go very, very badly. But hopefully we can survive. We shall soon find out. At least it's nearby. There doesn't seem to be that much on the map at the moment, does there? Scrolling around. Other than that rogue insect, there's just not the hugest amount of edibles. Plenty of rhinos, but I'm not brave enough to take on a rhino. Let's be real about that. Or stupid enough, I suppose, would be the other option, but I think I'm just quite well accepting of the fact that my colony is just not strong enough to take on a rhino. Where are all the little rabbits and easy things that I could cope with? You know, peaceful items. Not here. We could probably take on that boom rat too. Yeah. Not spotting much else. Maybe they'll migrate in when it reaches the next season. You never know, eh, do ya? Now, what is going on here? Slick is going somewhere with some rice. Lucky's doing some tidying, some cleaning. Oh, break risk, standard. It's Slick. Yeah. Keeping things nice and tidy. I think it would be quite nice, you know, to, like, sort out the walls and sort out the structure of this room. I know it needs to be a big room because it is, you know, full of stuff, but I'm not particularly keen on the way it is currently, and I think it could definitely be improved. I am concerned, though, that if I make it too much bigger, the ceiling will collapse, but what if I was to bring it all the way up to here, make it one massive room, and then stick a column in the middle? That might be a good idea, mightn't it? Let's have a little look, shall we? Column. Capable of holding a roof. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that gives us an area. So if I was to put it like there, maybe? Would that be enough to support this whole thing? Or do I bring it down to there and then put another one up here, like there? Because that would cover basically everything that I wanted covered, wouldn't it? And then I could do so. Right, well, we'd have to schedule that slot to be removed in order to do that. So, mind that one, because that's the one I think I want to have the old, column in. Perfect. Perfect. I do note, though, no wood. So, yeah, that's probably not going to get built for a while until somebody decides it's their duty in life to go and chop down trees. Have I made too many people crafters and not enough people plant choppers? That's probably true, isn't it? Whoops-a-daisy. Might have to robustly override that at some point. Well, on the plus side, having Haruto high on the old building area has allowed us to look at this already. So, in line with this one, because we like it nice and tidy, yeah, that would cover perfectly all the way up, and then we could just mine all of this area out, and these go wide enough, I believe, in both directions that they could support it, and we could have a huge stockpile area. It's going to be glorious, guys. It's going to be glorious. Someone does need to go and do some of this old hunting, though. Hunt, 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 guys. Who is a chief hunter? Nobody, apparently. Although you're set to hunting over... Oh, constructing, but you're set to mining as a hire. Interesting. Well, yeah. Maybe I've just done a really bad job of the work schedule. That is possible. But just as well that I can just, you know, override it at some point, I suppose. Bourne's doing a nice job in here, clearing up some of these blocks. I have a horrible feeling that we're just going to end up with like endless supplies of blocks and no one's really going to do anything else and we're going to end up with like a constant block producer. But you know, that's not the worst thing that could happen, is it? Because yeah, that's pretty much what Waller's up to at the moment. Maybe it would be an idea to swap to having tailoring set to slightly higher, just because, you know, we need clothes more than we need blocks, I think. Oh, break risk. Okay, it's gone. I think that's just going to be something that we deal with up until the point where Slick recovers from the death of the wonderful diver, who sadly is no longer with us. Look at this though, this is nice, isn't it? All this cleared out already. So, we're going to want to get rid of all of these obnoxious blocks. Oh, I did mine out the back, which is a bit sad, but I suppose good if we are going to be converting this area. And I suppose the perk to having bloomin' heck 320 limestone blocks is we could start building some limestone walls, which I can only imagine are much more fire resistant and probably more sturdy. Well, definitely more sturdy, but yeah, it's gotta be good, right? Put a door in there. Oh, look at this! It's so exciting! Bedrooms galore. We've only got 40 of the old cloth because... Ooh, gun turrets. Previous comment first. We've only got 40 of the old cloth because I imagine they're using it for clothing, but we can still schedule a carpet. That's where my brain was going. Anyway, gun turrets. This is super exciting. Right. Oh, look at how long that is. My. Autocannon. That's what I want. An autocannon turret. These only give us mini turrets. But still, mini turrets. Okay, what I might do is set up myself a nice little area with some mini turrets and like get that constructed and then allow us the time to like focus on some other bits and pieces because, you know, we could use medicine and medicine production. That would be a really good idea. All those sorts of bits and pieces. So maybe we need to go for drug production. To be honest, maybe we need to get some of these other bits that are in the first row as well. That would probably be a good idea. Like getting some devil strands so that could get going and bows, you know, so we could work on that. But yeah, let's get drug production underway. We're gonna get this all good. We're gonna get this all sorted. But, where have we got here? Yes, mini turrets. We are most certainly having some of you. Just because I am scared that we are going to die. So, what I might do is stick them, like, just ahead of where we've got our current, like, security bit, maybe? Or do I want them in the middle? And then my people sort of sheltering here? Oh my gosh, guys, so many options. Right, let's put one there, and one there, and then let's put some more sandbags. Do we have anything we can make them out of? Not really. No, okay. Barricades then. We can make those out of plenty. What's this one? Sandstone, right. Oh, or you can make them out of wood. I believe the others were wood, weren't they? Right, well. For the moment then, wood, which can go round these just to keep them a little bit safer. And then we've still got some decent access. And we've still got this area that our people can go stand in. And we can see what that does for us. Now, I am going to have to make sure somebody goes and chops down some bloomin' trees. Because, yeah, we are just not happening with the tree chopping. But a quest is here. Lissa, Prime Councillor of Erinue, has informed us of a collection of valuable items worth 900, not far from us. Glitterworld Medicine. Glitterworld Medicine. How far is that? Ooh, it's not the closest, is it? Right, so if we were to form a caravan and go there, it would take us 3.9 days. Oh my, I'm not sure I'm keen on that. That seems far. Maybe we should go sort this one out, though. 12 days left on it, and this one was a lot less far. Maybe. Do we do it? Do I trust us? I mean, we've got 6 people again now. Stuff it. This may be a bad idea, but let's do it. Let's send, I'm scared to send Slick because, you know, they're, like, incredible. Should we send, who should we send? We could send Lucky, and Haruto maybe? Should we do that? This is probably a bad idea, but hey, let's do that. Send the 2 of those. Oh, no, not quite what I meant. I meant to check the items first. Now, items, none of those. Travel supplies. They would take all of our meals and all of our meat. Okay, maybe this is a bad plan. I mean, they can forage. They can definitely forage. And they've got enough food to get there. Okay. Maybe we do it, maybe we don't. Oh, I can't decide. Let's not do it. Okay, let's not do it. Let's spend, like, the next few minutes, like, ransacking food, and then let's do it. Okay. Here we go. Right. Tidy. You're not digging. That's fine. Forget the digging. Come source some food. Have we, done anything with that? No. We'll sell that to harvest. Right. Let's go on a little food gathering mission, Tidy. Off you trot. Come on. Let's check here. There you go. Prioritise that. Then go and do that. Then that one, and then that one. And I'm sure there was others that we've assigned. Then that one, then that one, then that one. Oh, I didn't even assign this one. Then this one, then this one, then this one. Marvellous. You go do that. That will help. Now, voila. You are just playing some horseshoes. You are doing alright. Now, haul. Come up and grab some of these bits. Haul. Let's get plenty down there, plenty stocked up. And we can get lots of food produced. And then everything will be marvellous and you guys can go off on your merry little mission. Right, 2 of these in here now. Neither of them have yet been hunted. Who is actually going to do our hunting? I mean, you're pretty good at hunting. I liked the way you did the last one. I might get you to do that in the morning. Need warm clothes. Well, I'm trying there. I am actually trying there. The thought is there. Hopefully we'll be able to resolve that one at some point. I mean, actually, if we went and did some hunting, it would contribute, wouldn't it? Because there would be more of the old leather, which would really help. So, yeah, who knows? We're trying. Right, Waller's bringing back some more berries. 30 berries now in there. Born is doing some cooking. Good job. Right. When you wake up, Haruto, we are doing some hunting. Hunt. Lovely job. Because we need more food. And it's a bad idea to send you out into the wild before we get the food situation sorted. Now, I know that this guy is going to immediately catch fire, so it's not the best idea to do it right in our area, but he does seem to have moved out of the way, which is quite good indeed. Now, if you just want to put that fire out, anybody, before it gets to the solar panels, that would be great, because you know what you're up to next, Haruto? Yeah, you're doing the other one. Oh, I thought you'd put it in the refrigerator. Come on. Those guys are focused on the fire here. If you'd like to do it not on our crop, that would be good. Okay, stop now. Oh, okay, draft, and then melee it. Because if you... Oh no, it's still going to explode, isn't it? Oh, I didn't really think this one through. Okay, I really didn't think this one through. And, yeah, my pregnant wild boar is now on fire. Okay, I did not think this one through in the slightest. That was a bad idea. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, I don't seem to be very good at looking after boars, particularly when they're pregnant, it seems. Slick, do you want to, like, treat our boar? Because I feel really bad. Look at her, she's burnt her tusk. I didn't even know you could do that. Tusks are like made of keratin and resistant, aren't they? Madness, I tell you. Anywho, Lucky's getting on with chopping the things up, so that's good. They don't seem to give you much meat at all, though. 9 boom rat meat, I mean, that's nothing. Absolutely nothing. But it looks like a harvest of rice is coming in. So hopefully, once Bourne's got that sorted, we'll have enough food to be able to go and do one of these missions. Maybe? I'm to 9 currently. Something just went boom. Something just went big boom. Who was that? Where was that? Was that down here? It was. There's Haruto. He's got himself another boom rat. Although I'm kind of sad that now I realise they're only worth blimmin' 9 meat. It's nothing, is it? Might as well just blimmin' not bother. Do they even give you any, of this? 24 light leather sat there. Okay, so what's this gonna give us? 36. So yeah, we get like 12 leather and like 20 boomerang meat. So, could be worse. Could be worse. Now, Tidy, you just go into like turbo tidy mode and make a gazillion meals. And then once we've got like a reasonable amount of meals, we'll send these guys off on a mission. And it will be magnificent. Absolutely magnificent, I tell you. Keep cooking, keep cooking. Cook, cook, cook. As fast as your little cookery skills will allow it. 15 meals. Not bad. Although everyone's eating them as fast as I can make them. Come on, cook, 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 cook. Bourne, what are you up to? You're planting more rice. This isn't quite grown yet. I am concerned, you know. We just don't seem to produce enough food, as a colony of this size seems to need. It's, potentially a sign that we should be putting in more growing fields, or getting hydroponics sorted, or both. Maybe we shouldn't have this one just sat here waiting for someone to be able to plant trees. Maybe this one should be assigned to something more edible, and then we should put another one over here for trees? I mean, that would be sensible, wouldn't it? But, you know, this is us. Do we do what's sensible? Debatable. How about we structure ourselves another growing zone just down here. We've got that much space, realistically, if we want to keep some nice tidy pathways. These ones are what? 5 deep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So that would look nice and tidy if it were like that, maybe. But then it seems a shame not to just use the whole thing. So what if we do that? Make that, and then in here we can grow ourselves. Should we grow some strawberries? That sounds good, doesn't it? And I believe we've actually got the skill to do strawberries, so yeah. Plus I feel like if we do strawberries, they're like a higher skill level, so maybe that'll like boost our guys into actually, you know, doing them? I don't know. Either way, let's have some strawberries. It's happening, it's happening. Some food variety. Now, we're up to 16 meals. Am I brave enough to send these guys off on their quest now with 16 meals behind us? I'm not sure, but I think we're gonna look at it. Now, okay, here we go. Form caravan, go there, accept. It would give us travel supplies, 16 simple meals they would take with. Days of food unlimited. How does that work? Oh, because I haven't assigned a person. God, I'm an idiot. Right, so we were going to send Waller and we were going to send Haruto. So, 1.8 from berries, 4.4 days of food, and they need 3 days of food. So, that's actually okay. So if we do that and drop this down to... Well, I mean, it rots in 2.7, so there's no point in us going over 2.7, is there? Because they're just going to rot. So we drop this down to 9 meals. And then we hope for the best and send them on their merry way. Don't take 1 rice, that's just pointless. And insect meat is gross, so... Oh, actually, that gives them 2.4. 2.4, 2.4, 2.9. Okay, so we're going to do that. 10 meals, that leaves us with 6. We're going to send them. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, that's a thing, that's happening. Fingers crossed you guys do alright. Let's hope, eh? Let's hope. Probably could have given them a bit of a better sleep before they went, but, you know, that's a thing. On the plus side, yay! Uno is healed. My boar is surviving. Bye, guys. Please survive. Please. I really hope they survive. It would be a bit of a drama were they not to. Anyway, they're off on their way. They're going to be great. I believe in them. And while they're gone, we're going to get like this whole strawberry production area set up. and hopefully that will really help us out. It would also be nice if we were sorting this out, so maybe... Oh, this is done too. So many things, so many things. Yeah, so we can get ourselves this sorted out as well. Right. Probably should be focusing on one thing, then another thing. Ooh, these are in. I like that. They are going to need power. Okay, so I think the most sensible thing to do right now, in terms of power, is going to be to mine that. And then we can put power lines into it, because this room's going to need power anyway. Is this smart? I'm not sure. If we mined that, and we mined that, we could run the power up this way, and then leave that, and then it would be like a double barrier. I have no idea if this is smart, but this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so Slick, you just continue with your research. You're a good egg. Somebody's going to need to focus on food, because we're down to 2 meals. Right, Tidy is doing that in conjunction with Lucky, it seems, as we are getting some more rice harvested. Good, good, good. More and more of the strawberries are being planted. Oh, it was Haruto that was our primary miner, wasn't it? Well, if you're harvesting food, I am not going to tell you to stop doing that. Ooh, drug production. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Whatever should we go for? Oh my gosh. A disease prevention drug which blocks plague, malaria, and more before they start. That sounds fabulous. Let's do that. Yeah, so that's a thing that we're going to do. I know I keep saying don't do everything all at the same time, but we do need to plan to get ourselves a drug lab in too. And I feel like it should go in here. It just like seems appropriate that this area should be all like researchy, medic-y, that kind of jazz. So we'll schedule that. Somebody is going to need to do the old tree chopping in order to get that built though, because that needs wood, and wood is something that we just don't seem to have at the moment. So maybe we'll just nab Slick for the moment and just get them to chop down a few trees. I mean, it's not like they've got to run very far, and it would really benefit the colony. So that's a thing. Born, what are you up to? I'm not overly sure. You appear to just be bimbling. So yeah, that's a thing. If you're bimbling, oh, you're not a miner. Okay. Is anybody a miner anymore? I really don't want to stop you from working on the plants though, because plants are what we need. Plants and food, plants and food. Oh my gosh, Uno has given birth. Oh my god, this is the cutest! Look at it! Oh, it's so small and so cute and I love it! Oh. Right, well, you're going to be assigned to do all the training as well. Oh, you little cutie pie! You know what? You need a name. And, time to sort that one out. It feels kind of appropriate that since we accidentally killed Dos and it currently goes Uno Tres, that you should be called Dos the Second, but then that seems super weird. But we're gonna do it! Welcome to the colony, Dos the Second. Oh, I'm so happy with him, he's so cute, he's adorable. What a cutie pie. Right, well, we did something successful today. We produced a baby boar. Yay! If we go far enough, maybe we could just learn every number there is in Spanish. Get up to 100, something like that. That'd be quite exciting, wouldn't it? Forget Rimworld. We are just a boar colony simulation production thing. I'm saying words now, I'm not really sure what I'm going with, but... Lucky, you are on the old, what do you call it, cleaning, but I would really like some of these bits hauled, if you would be so kind, just so that they are available for things to be done. Are you a constructor? That could be good if you are. I would like to get these sorted, so if you would be so kind, do that for me, my love. That would be most helpful. Magnificent. And would you like to do this one too? Oh, marvellous! You apparently would. Now, you're not a constructor, so you're not going to actually build them, but that is useful nonetheless. Still on 4 meals, so I mean, we've not gone up, but we've not gone down. Oh, this bit's been plugged, or unplugged, or something. We still seem to have plenty of limestone, so limestone walls going in here. Perfect, and here. And here, and coincidentally, also here. And here. I think you're beginning to see a pattern somehow. Here. Here. And here. And if Tidy's going to be helpful enough to do the lot, that would have been great, but Tidy's decided to leave the corner. Now we need to make sure we build that corner piece before we build that piece, because otherwise things go badly. But we are now going to run power conduits into those, and then we will have power run along here, and we'll put a nice little door in, and this area can be indoors as well. So, not the right button, that's the right button. Perfect! Now, if I could just get that done, so that we could just get these lovely creatures powered up. I do love that little boar wandering around, looking like a cutie pie. Right, who's awake? Slick's awake. Are you a constructor? Yeah, well, maybe not, but you're gonna bring us some steel to do it. If you would be so kind. Look at that, marvellous. Now, oh, no, not a constructor. But you're hauling us plenty of wood up, so we just need to get somebody that actually does the old smashy smashy hammer. Oh, Slick. Was that right? Not sure. Well, before we leave today, we are getting this sorted, so somebody, anybody, please. Now, put that one in. Right, we've got walls and doors being produced. Yay! Come on, come on, come on. There's another door. They seem to be more fond of building with wood than they are with building with limestone, it would seem. Okay, Tidy's on it, Tidy's on it. Tidy's doing some bits. Oh, generating map for new encounter. Oh my gosh, we have reached the item stash. Well. Let's leave it there for today, folks, and I think when we come back next time, we will straight away take a little look at the item stash. Thank you so much for joining me. If you do want to leave a like on the video or subscribe to the channel, that would be magnificent. And until next time, folks, thank you and goodbye!